Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. So straight into the action.
The midfield three, Peter, I think are going to be key in this lineup because it's a very expansive system.
Yeah, it certainly looks a very front-footed approach.
It is, and with the front three, especially the wide men, running at and beyond the defence, there's going to be an awful lot asked of the midfield. They have to supply those balls the attack can run onto, while at the same time maintaining the team's overall shape by linking the front and back.
Hazard. That's clear cut. It's a free kick. Oh, now, good chance here! Brilliantly cut out. So, Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
Well, a player that's very much moulded in the role of the traditional Spanish number 5 is Rodri. He certainly has the sort of physique that would allow him to do the job. He has both the muscle and the brains to provide the creative and defensive support whenever necessary.
Yes, getting the best out of him will count for so much. Well read, nice interception. Lampard, it's a good ball out wide. A mixture of good defending and indecisive passing. No progress. Pass is just off target. Serves up across. Engages and forces him off the ball. Costa Curta looking to receive it in space. Space for him to turn and look. It's a throw-in. And it's played into the middle. He's got plenty of space out wide here. And he was alert to it. Neither side yet able to force a breakthrough here. That's good running with the ball. Tries to play it through. It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. Oh, well played. Schneider. Not the most accurate pass. Schmeichel punts it upfield. Nicely weighted ball. Zanetti, just like so many of his contemporaries, he's having a pop! Now that is commitment to the cause.
All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack it.
Oh, good effort! Firm header just off target.
And he did so well to get himself there. What a good effort.
Neither of these two want to come off second best. Messi. This is Messi! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Messi is offering a right smile there.
Corner number 2 then. He's rising! In he goes again! That really would have raised the roof.
It's clear there was only ever one thing on his mind, Peter.
Nice looking ball. That is ended up in no man's land. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Beckham.
Oh, great feat that.
Beckham with the cross. Drogba! Messi.
He has saved the goalkeeper's blushes there. What great defending.
Beckham. Looking for options. It's Drogba! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Oh, great leap! But he's left disappointed.
Yeah, it's good movement though. A bit unlucky he couldn't actually steer it goalwards.
Lampard running with intent. Tries to pass it through. Oh, that's well spotted. Knocks it into space. Mbappe! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? It's out for a goal kick. He won't be happy with that one. Kaká. He's looking wide. That is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. And that is the end of the first half. A decent enough half, but neither side able to get on the score sheet. Time for some fresh ideas in the second period, perhaps. So between them, no goals at all so far.
Yeah, 0-0, but definitely not from the want of trying. There's been plenty of industry and hard work, as well as some good defending, so I wouldn't be too dismissive just yet.
So, both teams still stuck on the starting blocks here, 0-0 at the break.
Substitutions taking place.
And we get things going again.
Well, both sides are eager to get going. Here's hoping that it's a good sign. Things are about to change. We need a little more life in this.
Can he get it through? He's found a way through.
Shanghai Shenhua definitely have the look of a team that likes to counter-attack, Peter.
Yeah, that is clear. Just look at how they line up.
Well, in other words, they don't mind being patient.
And it's Hullet. He's a sharp little ball here. Beckham with the cross. Drogba!
I think that's great defending. He just made sure he was in the right place to block it. And I bet you the keeper's very relieved.
No way through. Beckham. Well played. That has snuffed out the danger. And this is Ibrahimovic. Great vision. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. And he's had it nicked away. Beckham.
Shanghai Shenhua are totally dominant in the middle of the park. A no-way through zone.
Well, into the second half, and it's still goalless. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Lampard is offering some sort of an apology there.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
Skillfully cut out, he is so at ease on the ball. Distributed tidily. It is still anyone's game, 0-0.
Substitution.
Well, there is some activity down on the touchline. It seems there's going to be a change. Gets a good foot in there. It's a pretty loose pass. Pepe has quite the footballing brain. He's almost never outsmarted. Oh, good it's Pele! Oh, the ball's run loose here. Messi. Thuram did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Well, that pass isn't the best. Out of play for a throw. Rodri gets over and intercepts. Lampard looking for the chance to skim one in from range. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Pass somewhat off target. Spread to the right. Messi. Well, that looks a decent ball. And this is Hullet. And he's got his cross in. Can he get on the end of this? Zanetti. Now it's Bale. Hullet. Messi. That has not gone well.
Don't you just love the level of intensity here? Neither is prepared to back down, and to be honest, that's how it should be.
Looking for the run. Now it's Pele. And he has slightly undercooked that one.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Oh, well played, well played. Oh, that's fabulous. Pepe gets across to intercept that. Aims beyond the defence. He's had a shot! It's bounced back off the post. And it's in! And late in the day, a telling moment.
Well, you can see what it means to all of them. A frustrating game, but now they have what they wanted, and they're rightly pumped and ready to go again.
After 83 minutes.
He'll take that. Perhaps not the prettiest, but they all count.
Such good movement. Some players have that natural ability to be in the right place at the right time. We've just seen the perfect example.
So the first... Pele! And it's hit the woodwork and out! Goal! And that should do it! Within sight of the finish line. Bale duly reaps his reward. Oh, that is asking for trouble. Oh, good spread. Messi, a player so deservedly decorated with praise and glory. Defending was strong and firm. Zanetti. Rodri.
There will be 3 minutes added time.
Added time going up here, it's 3 minutes. Lampard. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Threads one in. That has ended up in no man's land. That's an imaginative pass. And that will be it. What a satisfying performance. A performance at times of determination and occasionally magic. Simply, they had... So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable.
Against Barcelona.
And few venues rise to an occasion quite like this one. It is, of course, the world-famous Old Trafford. We are just getting started. So here is the master craftsman, the arch-schemer, the distributor-in-chief, Andrea Pirlo.
And I imagine he's already thinking of...
Van Nistelrooy! And he was there to get a vital touch.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Can he get on the end of this? That's beautifully weighted. He's through here. And that is expertly dealt with. That pass has been well intercepted. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
McAllister. Closing in on goal. Van Dijk. Valverde. And the pass is intercepted. So, Jim, what has caught your eye in these early exchanges?
Well, both sides seem happy with the patient approach for now, still trying to have a good look at one another.
And it's Van Nistelrooy. Serginho.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Serginho scooting forward. That's a nicely shaped ball. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Barcelona, so far, providing no real test at all for the goalkeeper. McAllister. Good purposeful running this. Looking to play him in. And Dijk gets across to intercept that. Valverde. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Serginho is always looking to play quality balls. He's found space here.
Well, he had to bide his time a bit there, Peter. Needed more targets to aim at in the box.
Manchester United have quite a reputation for being combative, confrontational, just in your face, Jim.
It's well rehearsed, Peter. It's testament to their excellent work ethic, really. The way they always go chasing the ball in numbers, and they can keep it up late into a game too.
Van der Vaart, and it's Van Nistelrooy. Can he get it through? And this is Drogba. Oh, that's fabulous. It's Drogba! And that has earned a few nods of approval from the bench. Barcelona with the corner, they're first. That's gone all the way through to the keeper. And now a sudden chance to counter. Costa Curta. It's Van der Vaart. Great vision. And this is Pirlo. Knocks it out wide. Foot in. Thuram defending his corner stubbornly. Stood up very well to his man. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Platini. That's a lovely, neat pass. And he welcomes it in. And he shoots! Goal! Barcelona! And that was as close to certain as can be.
Yeah, it's simply tragic defending when a renowned finisher is ignored. It's how he built his reputation.
After 34 minutes is...
So the first moment of real significance.
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do.
Looking for options for moves. Tries a shot! And he hits the net. They're level in a Trice!
Well, if ever you want to see a lesson in responding to a deficit, that's it. Their heads didn't drop, and now their chins are up.
Manchester United. After
Yeah, a fantastic run and a fantastic pass to play him in. Both needed to be timed to perfection, and they were.
Kylian Mbappe. Kylian Mbappe.
So they have it all to do again.
Well, they just couldn't have responded any better, Peter. Yeah, there's the old cliche about how teams can lose focus after scoring, but you still have to take your chances. Brilliant.
Well, that pass isn't the best. He's a sharp little ball here. It's a pretty loose pass. That's a risky ball, you've got to say. Oh, they could be caught out here. Valverde. Nicely weighted ball. Serginho. And it's Michel Platini. That has not gone well. That's an imaginative pass. Well, the chip pass hasn't quite come off. Well, he's done very well to take that back. Van der Vaart. Look at the space here. Decent chance!
Added time.
And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
And this could be the final action of the first half. Schneider. Drogba. Well, that's beautifully weighted. And no, that was never going to make it. And the whistle goes for half-time. Well, the glass is either half full or half empty. Neither side yet truly to impose themselves, and it's level pegging at half-time. So it's one each. How are you seeing it, Jim?
Well, it's been an intriguing watch. A really nice contrast of styles that seem to suit both teams pretty well. Who's ultimately going to win it? It's anyone's guess still.
Well, it's been intriguing stuff so far, and it's 1-1 at the break. Both teams hoping for a pick-me-up in the second half. Barcelona get the ball rolling in the second half. Nesta gets over and intercepts. Mbappe shoots! Good run, lovely take, but that is where it stopped.
Oh, it's very good running, that. You're always going to have chances with that kind of movement.
No joy this time. Costa Curta. It's Van Dijk. McAllister. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. And here's a player who has defined a generation. Not the most accurate pass. He steps in, and that's the end of that. McAllister. And that is a little undercooked. Shot could be... He's had a shot! They've scored!
Oh, he's quite the pro. The speed and sharpness in his game gives him an advantageous edge, and he applies it with lethal effect. He's class, real class.
So smooth, a signature finish.
Oh, it was wonderful vision to see the movement ahead, and how about the weight of that pass? Ideal.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang.
Oh, good-looking ball. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Clearly is miffed.
Takes a shot! It's a goal! And once more we are all square. You score, we score.
Yeah, since going a goal down, they've dug in to produce a really fine spell, which for me deserved that equaliser.
And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Manchester United are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them to convert a defensive situation into a goal, and it's very impressive.
The attendance for this match
Manchester United dragged themselves back again.
Such a big goal, Peter. Just when the opposition thought they could turn the screw, they're back to square one again. The manager will be absolutely delighted with such a response.
That has ended up in no man's land.
Substitution.
Now it's Mbappe. Manchester United are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they?
Well, I think it's pretty clear they've changed their shape, certainly when defending at least, because they've got to be ready to hit them hard on the counter-attack, and that seems to be the plan.
Bullet is the distributor-in-chief, always looking for movers. Pass somewhat off target. Barcelona perhaps contemplating their next change here. Bullet is offering some sort of an apology there.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Van der Vaart, well seen, saw that coming.
Pretty robust defending.
Silvestre.
There's a real tenacity about their defensive play, and it's up close and personal.
And this is Batistuta. Silvestre makes the interception. Tries to play it through, over to the right flank. Silvestre promptly onto that, and that is that. Now that looks a decent ball. It's a promising position, aimed at the far side. And he gets rid in a hurry. And it's Bale. And that interception was most necessary. He's having a hit! Now that is commitment to the cause.
Substitution for Manchester United.
All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack it.
Number 22, McAllister. Number 15, Federico Valverde. Number 5.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment.
Shot, surely!
Somerslide. Number 13, Rice. Number 23, Di
Pretty
Maria.
loose pass.
Number 8, Bruno Fernandes.
Silvestre. Well, we expected better, and so did he. Well timed, excellent interception. It's not an especially good pass, that. Bruno Fernandes. Looking for the run. He can run onto that. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball. I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again. Mbappe really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball.
All the big boys are set for this. It's like land of the giants in there.
He leaps for it! No, just not quite.
Yeah, I think he's going to be a bit disappointed with that, Peter. You would have fancied him to at least hit the target.
Great defending, strong and determined. Threads one in.
Added minutes has been indicated.
There will be 4 extra minutes. Well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Batistuta. Now it's Kaka. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Rice. Aims beyond the defence. Now try to spin that positively. I certainly can't. Szoboszlai. Nesta. Tries to pass it through. Thinks... Batistuta! He lifts the roof! So is that it? Is this the moment they stole it? Pressure, what? And that is it. The referee has seen enough. Barcelona proudly puff out their chests in victory. They know that was a battle. They know it could so easily have gone the other way. And they are clearly so happy to have won it.
It is now time for our special lottery.
So there we have it, Jim. A game
when
seemingly destined for stalemate, but then the ultimate...
slash
Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. This is Peter Drury, and next to me providing insights will be Jim Beglin.
Hi everyone, and thanks Peter, it's great to be on board.
A fabulous show of vivid colour and vocal cords. The new look Camp Nou at its best. Things already rolling.
You'd be hard-pressed to find someone as dependable in the box as the man leading the line here.
Ruud van Nistelrooy.
As prolific as they come, Peter, another Dutch predator who has such a desire to be on the end of anything that comes into the box.
And this is Van Nistelrooy. Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball. It's a pretty loose pass. Zanetti. Bonucci. Rijkaard. Now it's Mbappe. Now it's Tonali. That's been cut out, well played. It's run loose here. And this is Schneider. Platini promptly onto that, and that is that. Tries to play it through. Oh, easy pickings there. So no chances falling either way for the time being. Bruno Fernandes. Little pass back. A mixture of good defending and indecisive passing. No progress. And here's Van Nistelrooy. And here's Mbappe! Oh! Split-second reaction.
Mbappe is offering a wry smile there.
Nicely aimed pass. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. It's a searching pass. Shoots! They want to be quick to recover this.
He has saved the goalkeeper's blushes there. What great defending.
Tonali can so cleverly bypass the press. Barcelona yet to have an attempt on goal. Not the most accurate pass. Tonali. Now it's Mbappe. And here's Schneider. Neither of these two want to come off second best. France ran themselves into the proverbial cul-de-sac there. Schneider.
France are totally dominant in the middle of the park, a no-way through zone.
Nesta makes the interception. Looking to play him in. Oh, well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Oh, that pass isn't the best. Oh, this looks sharp. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. He ran himself into trouble there. Free kick given away. Bruno Fernandes. And he's lost his man here. Stam did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Tonali.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Schneider. And no, that was never going to make it. And here's Mbappe. Now it's Tonali. The ball is loose and the chase is on. Tonali unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Bonucci. Passing is crisp and sharp. Still looking for the first breakthrough, and it is nearly half-time now. And here's Mbappe. Big chance! It's loose now, and they want to get it back. Oh, he's been caught on it here. That is ended up in no man's land. Oh, it's come loose! And it's Tonali.
Mbappe really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Tonali showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Timber. Bruno Fernandes. Now it's Mbappe. Schneider. Now it's Mbappe. Looking to pass their way up the pitch. Some really good ball movement. Van Nistelrooy is fouled. Just a talking to, I think. Yes, it is. Perhaps the final meaningful act of the first half. This is a great chance to take... Schneider! Oh, that's close, and that will be the last of it. It's half-time. So we go in at half-time with both defences still yet to be breached. They rather cancelled each other out in the first period. Let us see what the second half brings. How would you review the first half?
Well, it's been nothing but frustration, really, Peter. I think the team as a whole has to take more risks, but they really need to up their quality too.
So we are
5,555.
0-0 at the break.
K.
Cambio de jugadores en el Barcelona. El dorsal 18.
So we're underway for the second half.
Será reemplazado por...
Barcelona really are going to need to improve in a hurry if they don't want to fall behind here. Upping the intensity and the tempo will be their starting point.
And he's got away from it. Can he get on the end of this? Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Now it's Tonali. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. Rijkaard. And this is Batistuta. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. Pass somewhat off target. Barcelona come out of the tunnel having undergone a change at half-time.
I'll be fascinated to see how the change now affects their overall strategy.
The ref's been lenient here. I doubt he'll get too many more chances. And it's Schneider. Schneider will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Vieira. Now it's Batistuta. Bruno Fernandes. Oh, he's having a go! No, he's missed it.
Bruno Fernandes clearly felt that distance wasn't an issue, but maybe there were better options for him there.
Engages and forces him off the ball. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
And this is Van Nistelrooy. And a shot! Oh, that's another chance! Goal! And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Well, Peter, I know from experience there are players who always seem to know where the ball's going to end up. This isn't about luck at all, despite what people say. Just keep an eye on his movement.
El dorsal 13. Se va a realizar un cambio de jugadores.
France choosing to make the first change.
Well, this could be a bit of a nightmare scenario for the defence, as you're going to be facing a very willing runner now, especially one that likes to make those runs beyond the defensive line.
France have fired themselves in front.
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the #1 contender, and he's done it again.
That's a nicely shaped ball. And they're back on the ball again. And he's in on goal!
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Now it's Bruno Fernandes. Timber. And that is headed. Towering header! Harmlessly behind.
Well, I think the defence deserves credit for the way they were quick to close him down.
Well, the referee's pulled play back and has booked him for the original offence.
Cambio de jugadores en el Barcelona. El dorsal 27, el dorsal 23, el dorsal 22.
France appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
Well, it's signalling to the opposition that they're setting themselves up for the counter-attack. It's plain and simple.
Well, that has not gone well. Well, they've got it again. Great vision. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Ah, he made it look a bit predictable.
Now it's Batistuta. Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, considering they're only one down, they're closer to conceding a second than scoring a leveller.
Nice control. France have themselves a corner, I think. Yes, they do. France with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. And it's made its way to him. Barcelona are looking to go forward now. Just a quarter of an hour to play. Now it's Del Piero. Now it's Van Basten. Stojkovic. Knocks it out wide. Threads one in. He's got plenty of space out wide here. And he's opted for the long pass.
They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to goals.
And here's Stojkovic. Now who's going to be first to this? And he's intervened well there. And that's another good win of the ball. And here's Van Basten. The final moments of a game that has been pretty compelling overall.
Well, I suppose they need something to break their way, Peter. Anything at this late stage.
Rijkaard. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. And it's Timber. Stojkovic. 5 minutes left on the clock.
Well, it's probably safe to say now, Peter, that it's going to be all about game management from here.
Now it's Kvaratskhelia. Schneider providing an chance for a shot! Oh, he's hit the bar! And that's a good-looking ball. And here's Bruno Fernandes. We are into overtime. Now it's Del Piero.
That's alert and sharp and very well played.
Tries to pass it through. Vieira. Schneider. He's had a shot! Now, who's going to be first to this? And he's hit it long. And I think we're done. Yes, we are done. Quite a game, and one that was always on a knife edge until the very final whistle. No shortage of endeavour, effort, at times effervescence, but just one goal to show for all of that. Well, after all of that, Jim, what are you thinking?
Barcelona really were made to...
$55,555. Wi-Fi.
Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. I'm Peter Drury, and joining me here, our expert, Jim Beglin.
Well, thanks, Peter. There's a great sense of anticipation in this stadium, and I've been hit by it too.
A fabulous show of vivid colour and vocal cords. The new look Camp Nou at its best. So we're very much on the way now. And he stands tall, impenetrable. Aimed beyond the defence. Bonucci kept his eye on it, and he's there. And this is Drogba. Well, there is no one here, Jim, who's surprised to see Wesley Sneijder in the starting lineup.
Yeah, and I think they'll be looking to him to provide all the creativity again here. OK, he may not go box to box, and he is going to require everyone around him to do all the running for him, but with his skill on the ball, he'll make it happen. He'll pick them out.
Great vision. Now that's well seen too. Pepe spots it and intercepts. Pelé applies the finish! Oh, quite a hit and quite a touch too.
A good disguise on that, though. I don't think many people would have expected him to absolutely clatter it the way he did.
Can he get on the end of this? Drogba! Great effort, but no way through. Barcelona with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Rijkaard getting this one clear. France are looking to go forward now. And this is Mohamed Salah. Looking for options for movement. Mohamed Salah unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. And this is Pelé. It's Drogba! Bonucci. Neither side yet able to force a breakthrough here. Now it's Sneijder. Well timed, excellent interception. Oh, he's been caught napping!
Barcelona have really been terrific at snuffing out the threat. Now for something different.
Rijkaard.
France always have been a side that are known for pressing, a style that's very high tariff, Peter.
But it can pay off big time, can't it?
Yeah, just about every top side are doing this now.
Threads one in. It's a pretty loose pass. Zanetti. Rijkaard. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Now it's Sneijder. There were better options before the ball was lost. Easy to say from up here, I know. Well, that pass isn't the best. Rijkaard. This is a promising build-up. Looking for the run. And Van Basten! Couldn't squeeze it through. And it's made its way to him. Now he's running. It's Sneijder! Goal! France! And France are in front. And that was as close to certain as can be.
It's shocking. The ease with which he was able to get into the space, and a player of his quality was highly unlikely to miss that.
France have penetrated for the first time.
Yeah, and just as the manager's been reminding his players, this is the time where they can't afford to let their focus slip.
Now, can they get him away? Oh, a gilt-edged chance! Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Not the most accurate pass. Timber. Passes short and sharp. Van Basten. And the shot! And he hits the net. A quite incredible spell. They are flying. The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
France are now luxuriating in a 2-goal lead.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
It's a good run he's making out on the left. And here's Mohamed Salah. Bruno Fernandes. Decent chance! Just cruising! They are cruising! They are purring, truly purring! A momentary lapse mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Welcome to the reality of modern football, Peter. You get pressed from the front and you have no time on the ball whatsoever. You can't afford to switch off for a moment.
France find a position of real strength now.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
Van Basten. Now it's Mohamed Salah.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
And it's Bruno Fernandes. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good.
Good chance here! And that is a save of real quality, not easy by any means.
I thought it was a really good break, no shortage of pace nor intensity. Exactly what's required when on the counter-attack.
Pinches it off him. Nicely weighted ball. That has ended up in no man's land. No, not quite on the same wavelength. Kimmich. Looking to pass their way up the pitch. So, a temporary halt to the action. Well, that was as one-sided as it gets. Only one side have shown up here, and they're just tearing it up at will. So that was the first half, and we will be back with the second half shortly.
Cambio de jugadores.
So off we go again. 45 minutes to change their fate. Kimmich. Schneider. Passing is crisp and sharp. Serginho makes the interception. Some resolute defending there. Good take. Bruno Fernandes! Smashing save, really good save that.
I think that's just more proof that this team is very comfortable playing on the break. They're really swift.
Schneider with the short one. Now it's Schneider. Here's a shot! Oh, that could be pivotal! That is a diamond of a goal. The planning immaculate, the execution brilliant.
That was magnificent. The way he cut it so perfectly, I think he's even managed to surprise himself, Peter.
And with that, the hat-trick is complete.
This is such a dominant performance. The defence are sick of the sight of him, but he doesn't look finished just yet.
This is a gloriously greedy performance. Serginho. That has not gone well. Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball. Schneider! Schneider! Long ball looking to counter. Massaro tries one from range. Magnificent from Massaro. About as smooth as it gets. It hurts, does it not? Oh, how reality hurts.
Well, it's a goal fest, and the fact it's so one-sided now is getting scary.
France are having a ball here.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
Now it's Sneijder. Passes coming off in quick succession here, played back.
They're really getting no time to think on the ball here.
Nice sequence of passes, this. Barcelona can breathe again, just.
Oh, that's brilliantly defended, though. It looked destined for a goal.
Sneijder. Ah, he's given it away. And this is Sneijder. Goes for a shot! Oh, off the bar. Well, the defence proved infallible there. Oh, they could be caught out here. And it's Rijkaard. Serginho. No, that's been intercepted. Bruno Fernandes. Now it's Sneijder. Tries to pass it through. Bruno Fernandes. He's going for goal! Oh, there was plenty on that.
It wasn't the best strike, to be honest, Peter. The pass might have been a better option there.
Se va a realizar un cambio de jugadores.
So now we're going to get those changes we have been expecting.
Yeah, they're looking for some imagination, and his job's going to be to add that element of craft and guile, the man pulling the strings.
And this is Van Basten. And there's the shot! Magnificent from Massaro! A finish of true class! And it is becoming almost too painful to watch. Where to next?
Some of those players look totally lost out there now, Peter, and you can't blame them.
And he's done it again. He's got his second. Nesta. Pass somewhat off target. And it's Sneijder. Oh, nicely intercepted. Serginho. Not the most accurate pass. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Closing in on the last quarter of an hour. Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball. Serginho. Kimmich. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
And he welcomes it in. Oh, that's well spotted. Can he get it through? Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal. And it had to be. Bonucci promptly onto that, and that is that. And he's had it nicked away.
Well, they can at least make a fight of it. Even if it's just a goal, the lift it would give would be huge no matter what the end result is.
Takes the shot! Well, it was a chance, but meat and drink for the keeper.
Barcelona really are good at what they're doing. They'll gladly take any opportunity to launch that counter.
Just 5 minutes remaining now. It's Stojkovic. Here's a man who his teammates can look to in all times. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Can he get away here? Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. He's having a pop! And he's hit it too high. That has not gone well. And the number on the board is 3. Looking to play him in. And he plays one through.
He looked rushed. He should have waited for some movement.
And that's it. Barcelona have very little in the way of excuses here. Simply having no answer to a display that was stunning, scintillating. There was to be only one outcome. Well, after all of that, Jim, what are you thinking?
One-sided and only one winner, Peter. The players didn't show enough togetherness and it was weak throughout.
And that's where we have to end it. From me, Peter Drury, and my co-commentator, Jim Beglin, a very good evening to you all.
10.
Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. A fabulous show of vivid colour and vocal cords. The new look Camp Nou at its best. Barcelona have gone with what looks like an orthodox 4-4-2, Jim.
Reminders of a golden era in English football, I should add. And it continues to hold its place in the modern game. Playing a second striker runs the risk of being outnumbered in midfield, of course. So with the wider pairing and fullbacks, plenty of running has to be part of their play. And of course, the right service into the box.
So straight into the action. Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
Yeah, Joshua Kimmich. In many ways, the ultimate modern fullback in that he contributes just as much offensively as he does defensively. He seems to have a great instinctive understanding of when to move forward, and that means he rarely gets caught out of position on the counter-attack. He should be a key player for this team.
I wonder whether that has anything to do with you being a defender once upon a time, Jim. Vieira to Thuram. Stam, and it's Thuram over to the right flank. Schneider will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Vieira shifted it to the flank. Serginho, and he's managed to get free. Cross is blocked, and that's a corner. It's gone all the way through to the keeper. Barcelona are looking to go forward now. So no chances falling either way for the time being. And he's gone searching crossfield. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Serginho. Nesta. Looking to pass their way up the pitch. Now it's Schneider. That's going wide left. Serginho. Shoots! Goal! Barcelona! And that really is so impressive.
Yeah, that's what the game is all about. Excitement and entertainment. What a lovely moment.
first breakthrough.
Yeah, it's rare that one is enough though, Peter. I get the feeling they'll be wanting another as soon as possible.
Oh, terrible pass. Neither of these two want to come off second best. And that's aimed in. Chance! That needed to be better, and he knows it.
That's good play. Plenty of targets in the penalty area and plenty of movement too.
Thuram. Now it's Pele. Now it's Drogba. Now it's Pele. Stood up well to him there. Nicely spread. That's a promising position. Costa Curta did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Played out towards the right wing. Schneider going face-to-face with his great rival. And he stands tall, impenetrable. And this is Pele! Bellingham. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Now it's Haaland. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. And the score is 1-0. They've switched it over to the other side. Schneider, a dangerous raider down the right-hand side. Looking for the run. Schneider's cross. Oh, he's been caught napping. Crossed in once more. Messi. For Wilshere. Bellingham. Played back into the centre. Spread it left. Kvaratskhelia. And it's Hernandez. That's really well manoeuvred. Now it's Pele. Tries to crash through the challenge, but no. Thuram. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Seedorf. 1-0 here just before the break, and it looks as though it's going to stay that way for now. Bellingham. To Messi. Kvaratskhelia. Now it's Drogba. And it's Schneider. Seedorf. Seedorf. And Seedorf! Bellingham. And it's Hernandez. It's Wilshere into the channel. Kvaratskhelia looking to receive it in space. Now it's Kvaratskhelia. Flashes it across. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. And for the first half, that is that. So a steady, solid and more than satisfactory first half. They've got the lead, and that gives them something to build on after the break. Barcelona go in at half-time with a 1-0 lead.
There's plenty of positives to take despite the lead being so small, Peter. I think playing well, good energy, a little more composure up front perhaps, that's not too much to ask.
Barcelona are in a pretty decent position after 45 minutes. 1-0 to the good. get things going again. Barcelona leading courtesy of the game's only goal. Aimed beyond the defence. Has crossed into the middle. Header! He's got a goal! Barcelona are back in business. And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
That has been drummed into him from such an early age, Peter. It almost came as second nature. He susses the keeper couldn't hold on to it, and he's there in a flash.
So they have it all to do again.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter, when you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing. The outcome should all come down to finishing.
Hangs Drogba! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Drogba really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
He's on it, can he get away? Seedorf. Now it's Pele. Now it's Seedorf. Spread out to the left. Serginho. Oh, good climb! Well, that wasn't too dissimilar to the previous attempt.
Oh, they're just unrelenting, Peter. Wave after wave of attacks. Now it's just a matter of making at least one of them count.
Kimmich. And it's Kimmich. Hernandez. Kvaratskhelia. Vieira gets a foot in here.
We're in for an intriguing second half now. Contrasting moods that could reverse in a flash.
Serginho. Now it's Pele. He was under real pressure there. Here comes the cross. And he gets rid in a hurry. De Bruyne. That has been slung wide. Well, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
Impressive jump! Didn't quite get enough on that.
Yeah, some good movement inside the box. No shortage of targets here.
Serginho is wide and looking to get onto this. And it's Bellingham. And here's Messi. Bellingham plays it in. Schneider, quality ball. Well, that pass isn't the best. That's going wide left. Now it's Drogba. He's looking wide. And that's played in low. De Bruyne. Wilshere shifted it to the flank. Kvaratskhelia going face-to-face with his great rival. Now it's Haaland. That's destined for the flank. And that is well cleared. Bellingham receives it in a good position here. Vieira plays the game a step ahead of almost anyone. Seedorf. Played out to the left flank. Serginho has found the net here, of course. Drogba. Now Costa Curta. Vieira. It's a really well-measured ball. Schneider will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Pele. Spread it left. Space for him to turn and look. That looks a good cross. De Ligt gets it away.
Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They'll have to maintain the energy and dynamism until the very end, though.
Strokes it back. Cross in. Getting up there! Oh, crossbar! Goal! Barcelona! And they're back in front. Sharp, simple, satisfying. He just knew what was on.
Well, I admire players who do that because they just don't give up on anything.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang.
Kvaratskhelia. And here's Wilshere. Oh, played through for the wide man. It's out for a goal kick. Final checks on the touchline. A change about to occur.
I think you have to admire his willingness to keep plugging away, but the manager has done him a big favour, I think, by taking him off. You know, he was looking very, very leggy.
And it's Drogba. Oh, good spread. Schneider has the space to scheme. Well read, and the danger is averted.
Barcelona really wanted that two-goal cushion, but it wasn't to be. Still, they should be able to see it out from here.
He shifted it to the flank. That is lovely. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time.
That appeared to be an inevitable outcome. Too much traffic.
And here's Seedorf. And this is Drogba. Oh. Can he finish? And that's in. 2 up now, and they are cruising. Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Oh, he was definitely fully focused on that, Peter. His reaction and anticipation got him there when everyone else was spectating.
So is that the decisive goal? Not much in the way of time remaining.
Well, that's a really bitter blow. I think it's going to be very hard for them to find the character to respond from that.
Messi receives it in a wide position. Thuram getting this one clear. Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. Barcelona can reflect on a job really well done. Superior tactically, physically and mentally, all round the better side. It turned into a very, very smooth ride. Pelé picking up the Man of the Match award, and no surprise there. So what do you take away from it all, Jim?
I think we just saw a team winning by playing to their strengths. There was a clear picture of what they set out to do, and the players were determined to deliver it, and they did.
Well, that's it for tonight's match, so it just remains for me to thank Jim Beglin alongside me and to wish you all a very good evening. Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. Wow, this truly is impressive. The future Camp Nou, it has been christened. A show of power, prominence, prestige for Barcelona. If you have just joined, you have just missed the kickoff.
Any attack containing Raul is a frightening sight for any defence.
His record's a frightening sight.
Well, when you think about it, most of his ilk will put themselves before the team. But Raul is different and has a greater appreciation for all that and likely to put others in before himself.
Now it's Diaz. Nicely shaped ball. Ronaldinho. It's Ronaldinho! Oh, he's given that plenty, but no. That's an excellent interception. Serginho. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Big chance! And for a moment, time stood still. Vieira. De Rossi. Oh, this is a terrific run. And that's gone loose. Diaz. He's having a pop! Oh, that was no routine save.
Diaz actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
And that has left him in a heap.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Great defending, strong and determined. He's beaten the last man. Raul. Now that's a fine challenge.
Oh, makes every duel look like a total mismatch.
Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Strong running down that left flank. And that's left him on the seat of his pants. That has not gone well. Well, they're looking at the referee, but he's waved play on. Leicester did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. And that has earned a few nods of approval from the bench. Cerezo Osaka with the corner, there first. Towering header! And it's played in. Chance! Loose ball now, and the keeper couldn't hold it. And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. Now it's Drogba. Stood up well to him there. Knocks it into space. Approaching the half-hour mark. Rice, he'll try from distance! Seedorf. Not the most accurate pass. Well, the runner's been sold a little bit short there.
Barcelona clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish. Cerezo Osaka have penetrated for the first time.
Yeah, but I think they all know too well that things are far from done here, and while there's never a good time to be caught out, you definitely don't want it to be now.
Well, that pass isn't the best. Neither of these two want to come off second. Mohamed Salah! I'll be a bit disappointed with that.
Yeah, I mean, I guess he tried one of his specials.
Yeah.
Barcelona truly have no need to panic. They can reassess at half-time.
Quality ball. Serginho is looking to influence the game from out wide. Can he get it through? Mohamed Salah receives it in a wide position. Real chance! Oh, that was wicked, a truly wicked effort.
Well, that was certainly bold, Peter. He's never short on confidence.
Raul running with him. It's Raul! Oh, split-second reaction.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Corner number 2 then. Barcelona have the chance to go the other way. Oh, there's a probing ball. And here's Raul. And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside.
Habrá 3 minutos de descuento.
Oh, they could be caught out here. Oh, just the keeper now. Takes a shot. Well taken goal. 2 up and in charge, and things are looking pretty good for them now. And that really is so impressive.
Yeah, that's what the game is all about. Excitement and entertainment. What a lovely moment.
Cerezo Osaka are doing very nicely, thank you.
Well, now's the time you can afford to be more daring, Peter. It may be tempting to sit on.
Mohamed Salah! And he has kicked it out somehow.
Mohamed Salah really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
And the referee has blown for half-time.
Well, I don't think most of us were expecting a second, Peter. It's become pretty much the ideal half.
That certainly seems to be the case.
Well, both half-time team talks will undergo change now. One will be solid, the other needs to be pretty inspiring.
So that was the first half, and we will be back with the second half shortly. So we're underway for the second half.
Well, I think they have to be positive despite the scoreline. The one thing they don't want to do, Peter, is give away an early goal. But they can't afford to get too cagey either. So attack with real devilment, go for that goal and see if they can unsettle them.
It's... Oh, that was nice, but not quite the end product required.
That's really well played. It's just the type of run you need. Off the shoulder of the last defender, stay onside.
And it's De Rossi. Tries one from range! And now a sudden chance to counter. Cerezo Osaka get their fourth corner. Barcelona are looking to go forward now. That has ended up in no man's land. De Rossi going forward. Knocks it out wide. Diaz going face to face with his great rival. Schneider did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. And it's been given away.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure. Well, a few of his teammates are quite furious with him as they felt they were within reach, but he made nothing of it. His boss doesn't look too amused either.
Pinches it off him. Oh, it's a great ball here. And the finish! He's going for goal! And it's there! And they are disappearing out of sight. You don't keep those outs. He knew, he just knew.
And you can see he meant every bit of that, Peter. He had his head up as he went to hit it. He knew his landscape.
3-0 and things are starting to look awfully cosy. Defending in numbers, sharp and uncompromising. Oh, he's done very well to take that back. Mohamed Salah. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Oh, this looks sharp. Now it's Drogba. No way through there. Oh, he's burst through. Drogba! Mohamed Salah is, of course, well known for his dancing feet. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. That's really well manoeuvred. Ronaldinho. Diaz.
Oh, really well played.
And he's managed to get free. Oh, sweet feet. That's a lovely, neat pass. Diaz. Oh, he's having a go! And the keeper read that really well.
He just didn't catch that one right, and he knows it.
and shifted off it. Could be danger here. And the whistler's gone for a reckless challenge there. And no surprise, that's a booking.
I just think it was a cheap foul to give away.
Played out wide. And this is Drogba. Oh, he's got that all wrong, and it's a penalty. So a big, big chance now from 12 yards. The keeper doing his best to put him off. One back. A time for a cool head, and that is precisely what he showed.
You know, he would have been embarrassed had the keeper held his position then.
So could they be onto something here? Oh, that is asking for trouble. Goes for a shot! That pass has been well intercepted. That's really well manoeuvred. The final 5 minutes. Takes a shot! Oh, full marks for that effort.
Yep, certainly could have been something so much more.
It's a good ball out wide. Pops him off it and wins back the ball. And it's Serginho. Ball's out once more. Intercepts the throw. That's well read.
Habrá 4 minutos de descuento.
Oh, it's just a little long. Van Dijk clears without hesitation. And smartly reclaimed. Probing pass. Engages and forces him off the ball. And it's lofted through here. And that's that. Well, that's a tough one. Losing is never good, but this one feels especially hard to take. Not a lot that went glaringly wrong, but the result is one that will make them suffer. Any reflections on what you've seen, Jim?
Well, Peter, I really couldn't see what this team was trying to achieve, whether it's the manager's message not getting through or not having the right players in the right positions. It all looked a bit lost.
Well, that's it for tonight's match, so it just remains for me to thank Jim Beglin alongside me and to wish you all a very good evening. The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. Well, we're on the way.
The midfield three, Peter, I think are going to be key in this lineup because it's a very expansive system.
Yeah, it certainly looks a very front-footed approach.
It is, and with the front three, especially the wide men, running at and beyond the defence, there's going to be an awful lot asked of the midfield. They have to supply those balls the attack can run onto, while at the same time maintaining the team's overall shape by linking the front and back.
And that's gone loose. He'll try from distance! And that was struck with genuine force. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. And it's Kukçu. And here's Van Nistelrooy. And the shot! In he goes again! And he's done it!
Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early.
That is so good, such sharp skills, and such a delicious finish.
That's what he lives for, Peter, not a lot more to add.
Barcelona finding themselves unexpectedly behind. No, he wasn't being taken in by that trickery. Great defending, strong and determined. Neymar. Forlan. That's Van Nistelrooy. He's had it taken off him. Kukçu. And it's Van Nistelrooy. Not the most convincing of passes. Neither of these two want to come off. Oh, he's having a go! And that has earned a few nods of approval from the bench. Imigresen with the corner, there first. Olise plays it short. Can he finish? Is their second corner of the game. Olise goes short, and the shot! It's anyone's ball now. Opts to play it back. Vieira does well to get it back. Barcelona have the chance to go the other way. This much shot, surely! And there's a goal! And the lead lost no time at all!
Well, if ever you want to see a lesson in responding to a deficit, that's it. Their heads didn't drop, and now their chins are up.
The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
It's starting to look very interesting, this.
You've got to commend that, Peter. It's the perfect response to falling behind. Don't let your heads drop, just get back up the pitch and level the scores again. This is cracking stuff.
Beckham. Still very early doors, but it is a closely contested affair. Hernandez. And it's Hernandez. And it's a crossfield ball towards the other flank. Adams. Beckham. Here's Forlan. Passing is crisp and sharp.
Neymar really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was...
It's Cristiano Ronaldo! Goal! Barcelona! It's well and truly turned on its head. Whoever is in his path, he will always find a way.
Such a well-worked finish. It looked like he was going to be shut down, but he thrives in situations like that.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
He gets a ticking off and needs to be very careful now.
He just needs to find the control button on his aggression before the ref does it for him.
Cristiano Ronaldo! Beckham. Kukçu. Beckham. And it's Kukçu. And he's had it nicked away. It's a pretty loose pass. Kukçu is always scanning the pitch for targets. He ran himself into trouble there. Free kick given away. Beckham. Oh, he's going to be pulled back for that one. Olise with a real chance here. And now as good a time as any to pull level. Beckham! And the ball's come loose here. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. Well, played right into his path. Just eases him off the ball. Forlan. This is a promising build-up. That's tidy. Now, can they get him away? Crosses, gets his head on it! Denied by an instinctive save.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Imigresen have their third corner. Olise with the short one. And now they can spring out of defence. Hernandez promptly onto that, and that is that. Deep into stoppage time. Alexander-Arnold aimed beyond the defence. Aimed at the far side. Keeper has taken decisive action. Not the most accurate pass. That's it, 45 minutes up. Well, we have quite a thrilling narrative here. Despite their early setback, they are now the ones in the driving seat. And all of a sudden, things are looking pretty rosy.
Please join me in
so there was the first half.
I've been left almost breathless here, Peter. This is frantic stuff. 45 minutes just seem to fly by. Here's hoping both teams can maintain this level.
Barcelona ahead by just the odd goal in 3. It is 2-1 at the interval. Gets us going once more. Well, that looks a decent ball. Chance for a shot! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Cristiano, real chance! And it's in! 3! He is flying! A vast presence, and there is no stopping him. Another moment of magic, a real wow moment.
Well, I think he was saying to his teammates, how dare you doubt me?
And that means just one thing, match ball.
This is frightening football. He has increased defensive fear on the way to that hat-trick.
Barcelona now in a position far more desirable.
You can certainly sense a real change of mood here. Now
It's Snyder! Not a bad try by any means.
Well, distance never seems to be an issue for some players, and he's certainly one of those. The opening was there, I guess. Worth a try.
Alexander-Arnold. Beckham.
Barcelona are clearly enjoying a very good spell. The flow of momentum is bang in their favour.
It's loose now and they want to get it back. He steps in and that's the end of that. And that's really well manoeuvred. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Alexander-Arnold. He has a look up. Cristiano Ronaldo! He's done very well to get to that.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
He doesn't look too happy with that. Elise, Costa Corta gives no quarter whatsoever. Kukçu. And it's Neymar. Hernandez. And he has been fouled there. There's a quick free kick. And he's in on goal. And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. Knocks it into space. Cristiano Ronaldo. That's gone all the way through to the keeper. Stam, quality ball. Hernandez spots it and intercepts. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Looking for options for movement. Nicely weighted ball. It's a threatening ball. Takes a shot! Relentless! Just relentless! And with that, it is pretty much a done deal. That is so good, such sharp skills, and such a delicious finish.
It's beautiful poise. I mean, most players in that position, I think, would probably fluff that, but not this fella.
So now the difference is 3. Almost 75 minutes on the clock now. Kukçu. Forlan. And Van Nistelrooy! And somehow he kept it out.
Well, that's a sign that he clearly feels the need to take it upon himself to try and get his side back into this.
Forlan! Keeper's got his work done. That is good alertness. And it's Forlan. Beckham. And there's the shot! Off the post! And no mistake. Piercing, and with pinpoint accuracy, he forces it through.
Well, I'm sat here, Peter, thinking that the keeper might have done a little better then. Maybe his positioning wasn't great, but then again, I don't think he had a wonderful view of it.
David Beckham.
So could they be onto something here?
David Beckham.
That's been intercepted. Vieira wins the duel this time. It's a promising position. Hoisted in. A header! Could have won it there and then. He knows that. Oh, he knows it.
Cristiano Ronaldo, clearly furious with himself there. They looked for all the world like they were going to...
Cristiano Ronaldo!
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
That pass isn't the best. And it's Neymar. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Just 5 minutes remaining now. Oh, that's a key interception. Pass somewhat off target. Pass is just off target. Kukçu. Neymar. Hernandez. He's in plenty of space here. He's gone for goal! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Knocks it out wide. Alexander-Arnold plays it in.
There will be 3 minutes added time.
Schneider. And it's Kukçu. Beckham looking understandably energised after his goal. No, he's not getting past him there. Kukçu. Vieira. And that is that. They are pumped. Boy, they're pumped. A tough win earned through the power of will. And this place is bouncing. Cristiano Ronaldo claiming the match ball here. He was the difference.
We're about to announce today's
Terrific recovery. A really fine win, that, Jim Beglin.
They've taken advantage of some complacency, Peter, but if you're...